So this is 6 perfect. Look at this, this is perfect. We go this, Comet, and Devastate. And this is how perfect build looks like. I think we just take this and play both. Oh, Shining Strike, Unceasing Top. Welcome back to the channel, and if you are here from the guide that will show you the perfect run, well, you are in the right place. And if you have no idea what the guide is and you are just randomly here in this video, well, you are about to hit a very nice surprise, because this run went completely off the rails. Act 1 will be my voiceover, because I didn't even plan to record this run, and I realized in Act 2 that it's going so well that I started recording. So on Act 2 you will get the live commentary. For now we are going with the Crucible, and we can start killing some slugs. I was really happy that we had this type of damage on first turn, and of course you want to time the one slug dying when the other one is attacking. That lets you stack a ton of damage, and we have a perfect start here. Slug is eating the front, which is great. That sometimes maybe would... Okay, never mind. Let's triple block. Unfortunately with Frail we cannot take all the damage without getting some life damage. And by the way, this is Ascension 4 run, so we are not just absolutely like starting. We are actually at a pretty high challenge rating, and this is the first card. Astral Pulse is actually kind of amazing, and it also forces a little bit of star build, but it's not fully decided yet. Of course, the Chosen Cheese. I mean, are there even other choices? So I kind of want to show you here how you build, with taking little cards, making sure that your build stays, kinda crystallized for the perfect run, and we'll show all of this. And by the way, if you didn't see the guide, you should probably see the guide after this video, but watch it first, see it in action, and then we'll talk what made it happen. So that will be pretty cool. And of course we want to kill one of the small froggies, and not attack the one with the thorns. So this should be a kill, I feel, because we have this double hit, yep, and with cheese are getting more life. So this is a huge choice. Devastate and Solar Strike both fit our build. Devastate is exactly what I mentioned in the guide, that taking this huge damage card will just pay dividends. Even though Solar Strike is kinda amazing for energy, Devastate is just the big hitter that we need for Act 1. So you can go through. And here I really hoped for some star energy generation cards. Unfortunately we didn't hit anything, so of course we have this Astral Pulse, but guys, guess what? We already have it in the deck and it's upgraded thanks to Crucible. So I'm just going for the, Campfire, upgrading Venerate because it gives more energy, which is kinda what we need here. And hopefully the second store will have the cards. So I saved all the money, and look at the 7 stars, guys. Look at this 7 star, not here, the left one. That would be such a perfect card, but of course it's too early, so we don't have enough money. Lunar Blast was something I considered because it kinda deals damage, And I'm checking how many skills I have, and I'm like, no man, like this is not our build. So I just decided to remove the card here, and you will see some hesitation afterwards. I won't spoil it, it will be funny. Okay, so I leave the shop, and how about, a discard? I considered it because it is a power that gives you constant influx of new cards, but it just does not fit our build. And this is exactly what I mentioned. Don't take cards that don't fit your build, even if they are very juicy. Here that was another point of choice. I decided to not take it, because Random Potion will be helpful for the elite that we have on the next floor, and at the same time, taking a curse for the whole Act 1 is probably a very good way to potentially lose the run. And I honestly think it could make a huge difference with such a small deck. Guys, we have so few cards, 11 in total, because we are following the guide. Here I didn't hit a single block, which was not great. Falling Star will be amazing because it will weaken the elite, and I'm just going, full alchemist style with all the potions, and we deal the maximum damage and block we can on this turn. I didn't want to take too much damage, like we are at 34. This is potentially like kill from elite, so I really didn't want to lose this run. So we are going with a lot of blocks, Venerate, you know, we need to prepare this big guy for 70 life so we can stun it at some point. Falling Star usually mitigates tons of damage, so if we weak this from 24, I think it goes to 17 or something, so that's like 7 block basically, to 18, so 6 block, so it's the same as playing Defend. And here we want to prepare, because we couldn't get it to stun. I wanted to stun it, but I believe we were 1 damage off, which is kinda unfortunate. So we need to play a little bit different, and as you can see we don't have the Devastate energy, like star energy, and that was really bad. That's why we need the star energy generation, like Venerate. So here I was really terrified when I saw 24 damage, instant stun. This is what we have to do now to survive. And unfortunately we cannot Falling Star into Devastate because we don't have energy, so I'm just going for the bigger one. No sense to play blocks, and this will be the death period of the fight, when you get vulnerable permanently and this guy hits hard with Vigor. You want to finish the fight, and with, if not Devastate, this would probably end the run, guys. This is why you take those big heavy hitters, as I mentioned in the guide. I consider Sword Sage because it's a pretty powerful card, but our build is already pretty set up on, you know, like the star thingies, so we are going with the star thingies. That's exactly what I mentioned in the run, exactly on the screen. Man, I've been making this guide for a very long time. You would be surprised how long it took. I remember every single scene by memory. So we are resting here, and by the way, like and subscribe the video if you want more Say the Spire content. And we're going for the normal fight. Don't forget we have the Chosen Cheese. We are chosen of the Cheese Warrior, the destined one, to spread the cheese everywhere. So we're life gaining basically in every fight, which helps us, especially if we consider that we heal at the boss. And stop here, Royal Gamble. This card is insanely powerful, and I'm checking that I can support having 5 energy, because you need 5 to trigger having 9. So with Venerate upgraded, good enough. We are going for the battle because of the cheese, and now we can go for Shining Strike, setting up the Royal Gambit, or Gamble, sorry. Sorry for this one, and I don't need to use Dexterity Potion. This enemy of course debuffs you, so you can only play 1 skill, which is really bad. You cannot really defend. Fortunately we can kill it really fast with all the extra star energy, and this is why you take heavy hitters like Devastate. I was so hyped for this fight, because it felt like it's all coming together slowly. And Child of Stars, of course, exactly the power. So even though we don't take cards that do not match, well, this is a perfect card that matches. And here, unfortunately, we didn't hit a single freaking block. I was really unhappy about this one, because I didn't want to take any damage on this fight. Like, come on, it's a gremlin pretending to be another gremlin. You don't want to take damage. I wanted to keep the AoE for, you know, the split up when you kill the enemy and you get those 2 small goblins. But it's better to deal damage than not to deal damage. So here we need to kill and set up the next guy, because we can still kill, you know, the goblin with mana. I want my mana back, thank you. And here we have some spare energy, so we pretty much set up the kill. Welcome, goblin, to your freaking death. Yep, that's not good place to be as a goblin, that's for sure. Is it gremlin? I'm not sure, I would need to highlight. So those cards are decent, but none of them really fit the build, and this is the guide speaking. I tell you, man, this run was wholly devoted to showing you all the tips I mentioned. I even wanted to check them for myself, so, you know, I feel more confident, you know, giving you this knowledge. So we got pretty interesting event. Healing isn't bad here. However, Spire means that the strike or defend gets replay. And if you play it on defend, well, that's 10 defend, and our like aggression is incredibly good. So I think I will even check it here. Yep, because we have Devastate, Shining Strike, and we can make vulnerable. So that means we probably want more defense, because we didn't really take anything defensive, and we weren't offered anything. So this is for you, saying that, well, but I didn't get offered a cool card. Well, we also didn't have basically anything to block, and we will have at some point. So I'm considering Child of Stars and, you know, the Royal thing, but Child of Stars basically procs for the whole fight. Royal thing is only 1-time use and it exhausts. It gives you 4-star energy during the whole fight, while the power gives you 1 extra block every time you spend energy, and believe me, you will, a lot. a lot. Royal Gamble was the last draw basically, which is really unfortunate, and that means I cannot go too low on the energy, so I need 5, and I can get Shining Strike for 2 generations, so I can go down to 3 on this turn, which means Devastate is off the table. So I'm just going for Falling Star for weak, and you know, blocking fully, and that's kinda it. So setting up this Royal Royal Gamble, yep, that's the name, was a little bit painful on this fight, and imagine if you had 25 cards at this point or something. Well, this would get even worse. And after activating it, now we have 13 energy, you can see me very excited about it, and we continue generating it, and you can see, once we don't need to think about those stars, and we can just play everything for free, well, the damage starts. We can go... yeah, Falling Star should be before Shining Strike. We can still block pretty nicely here. One defend is probably what I go for, and I still want to be aggressive because this boss is scaling damage as it goes, and you don't want the fight to go too long because maybe you cannot tank the last hit with the steam thing. So we keep attacking, blocking a little bit. I wanted to be a little more aggressive on this turn, but it's fine. I think we will get Devastate on the next turn probably. We didn't. I think it was last 3 cards then. When you spend energy, you gain block. 6 block by playing the star, and you also weaken. So you can see we can be suddenly way more aggressive, deal tons of damage, and not really think so much about blocking and spending energy there. So now we can go Devastate. I always try to hit the star, Falling Star, together with Devastate, but I couldn't. So we could call this a bad draw, but with such a small deck, as you see, it's hard to have a very bad draw because everything is just working. Devastate, spending 4-star energy, which means blocks 12 into 21 total without spending a single mana to block. That's why we upgraded this power. And pretty much. And now this is healing, so we can go Shining Strike, Strike and Venerate. This is the best play, just set you up for the next turns a little bit better, and we should be able to finish this guy on this turn, hopefully. Yeah, with Falling Star, going for lethal is very easy. Let's hit. And now we just need one more thing. Survive. 39 damage. So on my mind it was like, I'm healing on the Ancient on Act 2. Do I need to use the potion? Do I need to use the potion? And I decided that I probably do not, because the damage shouldn't be so high. And we can spend star energy to get block. See, because of the power. I remember the power. We only took 20 damage, and yep. That is actually a perfect kill. We of course take command. This is exactly the type of card we wanted to hit, and with that, guys, I leave you and get you the real life Sloth for the Act 2. Enjoy! It wasn't even hard to defeat the boss, and with that being said, let's start the Act 2. I'm back. Oh, you're asleep, of course. Let's see here. What can we get? If you end your turn with unspent energy, gain additional 1. It requires a little bit of setup, but it's not bad. Alright, enchant all defense with Goopy. This card gains exhaust. When played permanently, we have replay on one of them, but our deck would be amazing. But we don't have blocks yet. We need to find block for stars. Then it would be perfect. Draw additional card. This is really... You know what? I'm going for this. Because if we can get the right cards, we should be able to get everything. Okay, let's actually pay attention to the pathing. We have 190 gold, so this is a star, this is a star, and this is a star. We probably want to hit one of them. Those are the only ones in the whole act. So I'm leaning toward this so far. We could get double campfire, so this is probably better. So we don't go this probably. And then we get chest. Oh yeah, this is really good path. Look how many elites we have on everyone, or each one of them. Yeah, this is our path. We'll decide later. So for now, let's go for the first fight. That's how we roll. Man, I'm so happy. If you are here from the the guide video, because it's not finished yet. But I will tell you in a second. 17 damage. That's a freaking lot. We'll definitely play this, probably this, and Child of Stars. I'm not sure yet how I will do the guide video. You probably know, and if you are from this video, you probably want to see how the run ends, because I want to show this game as the example. Alright, that's a massive comet. I think this is what we're going for. Should I go for the gamble? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Making the, or you know what? It's fine. We'll just go with the kill. We are losing the devastate, huh? Okay, if we're shining, I think we just need to kill it the old-fashioned way. We go 1, 2, and I guess we just go everything we can. 11, so we don't take too much damage. We didn't use the potions, which is nice. I was considering using this one, but we don't have to. And if you don't have to use potion, don't do it. This should... Oh my god, the flying. The flying does the job, but fortunately we have this. Yep, that's why you get those nukes. And the chosen cheese is doing work. Yes, please, this is the... Even though this is like this huge card that you take for the early game, this is actually so good for us that it both hits early game and the late game. It doesn't scale as well as some of the other cards, but this is good. Do we want Solar Strike? Like, I mean, we already have Shining Strike and Venerate. I don't think we need more. Maybe one more. But we need to upgrade it, right? Upgrade it gives 2 energy. I will skip for now. I don't think we super need it right now. Maybe later, if we feel that we are short on, the star energy. Especially for the first cycle moment. Let's go this, and... Do I take 3? I guess. I guess I do. So, man, I was talking about something. Sometimes when you focus, you completely forgot what that was. Let's set up the power. I think we should be close to killing this. 60. See? This is why you take those big hitters. That was really easy. Yeah, that's what I feared, that we probably will get new potion, but it's fine. How about this? We need some blocks, so I honestly think Patter can be good. We would, of course, prefer the one that gave the star, but we cannot be picky. We don't have, like, any defense right now in the deck. And, for some time it will work, but there will be a turn when you need to block, and you don't want to, be left with nothing. I guess this replays itself. Do we take anything? Probably not. Let's try to attack this guy, double block, and kinda see what happens on the next turn. Fortunately, we have 10 stars. You know what we need? This card that is 0 energy and just blocks, and you can repeat it forever. That is exactly what we need. Let's set up this. Now we can go for this guy. Oh my god, the damage. Look at the freaking damage. And we have so much block that Toxic doesn't hit us. And honestly, I think we are doing amazing star build. And this is what I've been talking about in the guide. Like, if you have build like this, don't just add cards to it, because so far it's amazing. The only problem is that we have some cards that aren't the build, so we would love to remove them if anything. And it's just working until you start messing it up. Let's go this. And that's 60. Easy. Man, those fights go like a freaking breeze. That's an interesting one. It's a lot of life, especially with the Chosen. We are the Chosen of the cheese. So I think we lose the speed potion because it's for 1 turn. This is for like big fights. And Reflect is this is exactly what we needed. We can spend stars on this. And now the question, I really think we will go for this. Can we upgrade something meaningful? Comet probably hits harder. Oh my god, so much harder. I will definitely... Oh, and this has Retain. We probably get this. Okay, this is very important. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I want this to be a perfect build. And we will definitely go for this. And Shining Star. Strike, sorry. I don't think we need the potion, but that was a consideration. We need to wait for the Royal Gamble. This is amazing, but not for now. Okay. A bit lackluster turn, but at least we set up the power. That's the big thing. Now we can get this and get the stars forever, but the damage is freaking insane. Probably need to kill this guy then. Oh, this is replays. Okay, so we want to go this probably into Shining Strike. I didn't count, it should kill. Alright. Now we can double block. And honestly, let's get the stars. Because as long as we have stars, we should be okay. And we have cards that are really spammable. This resurrects with the full life. That's so unfair. It's unjust. So we go... Wait. If we... Does it upgrade to 3? I need to know. Okay, guys, I need to know. If we upgraded this... Yes! look how big of a difference. Now this would kill everything, 21 damage, except this guy. And then we could comment it. Okay, so what we have to do, unfortunately, we have to comment this, pulse this, see how much energy we can burn within a single turn. And now we go this, and we vigor for the next turn, and we block, and whatever. That was a really good turn in the end. And because of Comet, this has vulnerable, so if we get good draw, we kill. Is that easy? Oh, the stars are shining on this run. That was a good one, you have to admit. I really like Gamma Blast. Reflect is also amazing. We don't really have too many blocks. Like, look at the deck. It's all aggression. So Reflect could be a better choice, objectively. There's 2 additional damage for all your cards that have... this deals a lot, and it upgrades to 3 if I remember. So, what was the wording? Star cost. So this doesn't have a star cost. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's not as crazy. So it's 12, 18 damage for now. I think Reflect Plus, especially upgraded, is so much better. If we die, it's because of lack of defense on one of the turns. I really want to upgrade this, but let's go for this. We usually use it immediately, but partially because I'm playing around it super hard. So I would prefer to not always play around it. And retains your hand. This could be huge. Oh my god, this is the dream star. Okay guys, we definitely need to take this, I think. After Royal Gamble, we don't have as much star energy. So we get this. I probably will remove something. Do we need a sec? And this is exactly what I was talking in the guide. It seems like perfect choice, right? This is your card. Well, you already have it. It's already upgraded. So you don't need to have too many, because you need to upgrade the second one. You draw too many, and then you don't have stars. It just doesn't make sense. So instead, wait, what do you do? 3 random attacks from discard pile. It's interesting, but I don't think we take it. Instead, I think we get rid of the strikes, because our aggression is incredibly strong. We just need to draw defense a little bit more often, and that's kinda it. Do we need potions? Those are really good ones. Alright? Even if you have money, gold, cash, sometimes you don't want to waste it. This is probably this, because we get more energy. Usually you upgrade first things that give you extra. Comet is really high damage though. But I think we still need to go for this. Like, this is our main build. Let's see the first treasure that isn't empty, thanks Crucible. Vaja, this could be okay. Maybe you hit 7 stars. Do we feel strong enough? To be honest, if you want to make sure that the run goes through, you shouldn't take this elite. Because you can only lose life on this. Your power is really strong already. But I like killing elites, which might be a fatal mistake. So don't play like this. So what can we do? We definitely hit. We can reflect, that's pretty... Ooh, but we are losing so much. No. Let's just go this. How much block we have? We go 1 more. Let's not use this energy, because we are still pretty low at it. We need a lot of setup before we can, spam this. Even though Falling Star seems better, nope, because now we can Royal Gamble. And that's so much better. And we can go Comet for the next turns. And we absolutely reflect. So we have the full block. As you look how much star energy we spent. Even with Royal Gamble, we are absolutely down the drain on this one. That's why we took Hidden Cash. This might be a bad turn for us. Oh, this will hurt. This will actually hurt. So let's set up this. This gives us energy back, which is really nice. We could Devastate, which is probably the play. We can spend all the stars, which gives us the most block. And look at the damage. Pretty darn decent. And suddenly, we created strong block out of the horrible draw. One of the most horrible ones we had. And now we can really hit hard. So let's go Shining Strike. Oh, we won. I'm sorry, we won, guys. And you are witnessing one of the most powerful star builds we ever created, because I literally decided to play by the guide, like seriously, to win the run. And it's just showing you perfectly what this, this strategy that I mentioned and those 3 tips are so important. Look how crisp this deck is. Basically, the only bad cards are the ones we started with, and even one of them is great. Weak Potion, that's really good. Sometimes we lack defense, and we are pretty good on aggression, so I think we switch. I think this is better. Okay, those are the cards we wanted. Cloak of Stars, absolutely amazing. How we are on energy, sometimes we are pretty short on it, so this has some merit. This creates star. What is the upgraded version? Is it 2 stars? No, only block. So I'm leaning toward the star energy block. This is exactly what we wanted instead of this, so this is a little bit worse. And we can spend so much with those. I think we need as much as possible. So this is a perfect card for us. Very, very good. So what is the difference? We get 1 question mark, 1 resting spot, and 1 elite. Though they are pretty much the same. You know what? Let's get the event first, because it might be a bad event. Ooh, Wongos. Welcome to Wongos. Welcome to Wongos. We have what you want at fantastic prices. So it's the least enthusiastic cleric you have ever met. Peruse our wish and enjoy your time at Wongos. They continue without even looking up. The classic. Common relic for 100 gold. This is actually really nice. This is a good spending of our research. Nope. What a guy. He will just downgrade our cards. Okay, you go. Ooh, this is great. This is actually amazing. Our Wongos wowed by your generosity. Wonderful patron, you now have 40 Wongo potions. With just 1,960 more potions, you will receive our exclusive Wongo customer appreciation badge. Have a fantastic day. You have no clue what they are talking about and vow to never return to Wongos. Yep, sounds about right. So I think we upgrade. We have 1 elite, then we can rest. Don't forget we have Pantograph, so we don't need to rest as much. So what is the card? I'm really thinking about the Comet. But 10 block, it's so good, man. This usually overblocks anyway. Do we need the damage? Oh, against Knowledge Demon, I think we need more damage. Let's go for a Comet. See, this is why you also pay attention. I didn't mention it in the guide because I wanted to keep it, short. So, it's the most effect for your time. But also you need to pay attention with what is the boss, because some of them require very specific plays. Alright, not the best start for sure. I think we'll try to go this. That deals 10 damage, so it's the biggest hitter. We can get probably this. Cannot kill. We'll definitely get those cards. Yay for us. We get probably this. I think that we go Venerate. We'll take some damage, so I think we have to. Because we are drawing so many cards on the next turn, also with this, that we'll get, probably all the big hitters. And we need to be ready with the star energy. Probably also power, yep, it's already here. And now, well, let's enjoy the show. I definitely want to set up this. We need some extra energy if we could. Okay, we will reflect probably. I mean, this is the play, but could we go we didn't hit the Royal Gamble. Okay, this will be a little bit close. We could reflect and just go this. It seems to be a good play. We miss on Comet, unfortunately. Definitely go this. Okay, so we have full block. So that means we probably go Hidden Cache. This way we get 5 star energy on the next turn, which means that the Royal Gamble will trigger. We go to 9. And for the rest of the fight we should be absolutely fine. Look at the reflect just wrecking carnage everywhere. Oh, it's going so good. That means we go this. Yeah, that should be absolutely perfectly fine. Or we're weakened. Probably go for this. And start with this guy. Man, look, this power is so good. Now we will probably go with Shining Strike. And we can block. Just for funsies. This one will come back. And this will be probably the turn to get the kill. We should get the AoE, the 17 or whatever damage. Yep, this is the one. Which means with Falling Star. And look, when you have this so much energy, suddenly you can just spam everything without even, paying too much attention. Man, I think this will be our best star run. For every 10 Oh my god, this is perfect for us. Attack potion. No, I think we need to keep defensive potions. This is our weak spot. And honestly, this is amazing. I think we can take one. Sometimes we really lack this energy. Alright, can we take a lead? This is... Okay, guys. If I wasn't trying to win, I would take it. But I'm trying to win this round, so we are going for this. Sometimes don't take a lead if you feel that it might hurt you. We might lose, 30 life if we have a bad turn. And then the speed demon, or knowledge demon, sorry, will actually be a problem. Here, it should be all good. Child of Stars. Okay, let's set up the power. We probably will go for the block, because it's pretty darn good. This retains, which is nice. And how much damage are we getting? Quite a freaking lot, man. Quite a lot, but not worth the potion. Man, I really like this. I will probably miss it a lot, but 10 block gives you basically a turn off in a way, in a lot of fights. And suddenly you can just set up the rest. So, we have to Venerate, Gamble. That will set up a lot. Reflect now is online, and we'll definitely play it. That's a lot of damage. And we probably want to set up, I think this guy hits the hardest. And I guess we can even go like this. Okay, so this will kill itself. And 62 block, what the hell? We even triggered this. Man, I'm so happy. Like, I had the thought that this run will be basically based on the guide, so you guys see that it works. And I'm so happy to showcase you literally the strongest star run we had so far. So what we can get, only one is attacking, so we shouldn't have problems with this. Let's hit with this. We are nearly killing it, but not yet. We have the Shining Strike. Now we will go Reflect. And Cash. Do we want to get this? Nope, we have everything played. And I love this. Reflect is such an amazing card. No wonder it costs stars. And we'll get blocks soon from this. And that should be it, right? That is probably the kill. We have a lot of energy. So we get this guy. And we strike this guy. Right. Perfect fight. Perfect fight is all. And now, okay, and this is exactly the moment I was talking about. Our build is already pretty darn amazing. We don't need anything. We have a Reflex for block. We have everything very tight. You don't need to take new cards. Even though the Glitter Stream would be potentially epic, don't take it. Your build is already working perfectly. So we have what? 76 life, which means we probably can get away with an upgrade. And it should be probably this. This is a good card. Let's go. Knowledge Demon can be scary sometimes, but I think our damage scale is pretty darn strong. But we need to get the right cards, and we are not getting them right now. Alright, a little bit rough. All the best cards for the next turns gone. So this is a very bad start. We completely wasted this turn, basically. Make your choice. We could go for the Mind Rot. Because we are drawing extra card with this, so it basically negates Pulse Blood. We really like those cards, though. You know what? I think we can afford 6 damage. We should be above the curve of what this guy is dealing. So let's go for Child of the Stars. We probably have to get this. This is more star energy in total. And Reflect plus. Plus. Very important part. And we are at 35. I told you we are a little bit above the curve. We don't care too much about the reflection. It's always nice, but not the biggest deal. But we mostly care about just not taking damage as long as we can. We'll probably make it weakened. Patter. That's a full block already. But it's vulnerable, so let's deal some damage. I think it's worth it for 3. Next turn is Devastate, so we can... Yeah, we should be able to get everything. That's a lot of freaking damage, man. Let's just show because we can. Yeah, I thought that this 6 damage shouldn't be the biggest deal for us. Alright, it's healing. Now this is the small attack turn. Yeah, I think we should be absolutely fine. So far it's going great. Okay, so we can get Falling Star, Shining Strike, Devastate. I mean, told you, we are hitting freaking hard. And I think we need the stars. Like, this is the most important part. We always need to be fueled by stars. Don't forget, we have the Royal Gamble, right? This is the card that gives you a huge burst of 4 stars for 0 energy once. And see, in the longer fight you need something like this that doesn't exhaust, otherwise you are just short on star power, sooner or later. So this is our setup. Let's go for the cash. We didn't hit the comet again. I guess we can do it now, and we probably will. Let's get this. And now we can patter, so the next turn will be stronger, and this is vulnerable. Okay, we need to actually make a choice. I know, guys, I know this will be a curse on this channel forever, but I cannot take it. It's such a bad curse for us, specifically, because we overblock by like 30 if we have good turn, but we still need to cast a lot of cards, especially for 0 mana cost, or energy cost, sorry. I think we go Reflect, surely. This is the biggest hit we have with Vigor. And do we want to play more? We definitely want Venerate, that's for sure. Do we want to play those? It's basically what? We have full block. It's 27, so that's a full block. We only deal 10 damage. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for so many stars. Devastate is 60 damage alone. And we can draw it. Look how often we cycle the deck, because we have only 2 cards at the end of Act 2. Suddenly it just works so perfectly. So let's go with this one. We definitely reflect on our lives, and let's gather some light. We didn't even use the potions, by the way. We don't have to. So far we are doing good. But we need to start getting into a kill territory, because soon we'll get another debuff, and with 3, it's getting a little bit scary sometimes. Okay, we definitely start with this. Man, I love this build. I honestly love this build. I think we can afford all of this, right? Okay, let's actually count. So we get 11. So this is 6. Look at this. Look at this. This is perfect. We go this, Comet, and Devastate. And this is how perfect build looks like. We didn't even take damage. We overblocked by a ton. We didn't even use the potion, guys. We didn't even use the potion. Oh my god, so many shiny cool cards. I need to take all of them. Nope. Your build is already amazing. Don't take cards that don't make sense. The only card that made some sense was Monarch Gaze, but it is power that takes your whole turn, and we don't have energy artifacts or relics. So sometimes you will just have it as a dead card and you know, not draw one of those. That's something bad. Don't do it. What brings the likes of you up here? Wanna take a look at my collection? Of course, I like collections. I do enjoy fine wares. Yeah. Yeah, this is exactly my reaction. Oh man. Oh my god, this is exactly what we were preaching. Empty cage. Hell yeah. Look at this. This is how you make the perfect build, guys. Look at our sleek, smooth, perfect deck. Absolutely perfect deck. Oh man, this is the best star deck we have ever made. And we did it because we followed the guide. Guys, I'll be honest, I'm not following the guide usually as hard as in this run, because this one is educational. Usually I just goof around and try to force a build for fun video. Today we are actually like full try-harding, and look at the effects. It's just insane. So we need to make the right path, because we need to crush this run until the end. We probably don't need too many shops. And I'll be honest, guys, right now we can already fight the boss. Our deck is insane. So I will try to go for the safe road, because we are trying to win the fight, the run, and not necessarily just flex, you know? I would flex if this wasn't educational run. So this is probably our run. Basically only normal enemies, so we can scale with Chosen Cheese. We will heal before the, you know, the final fight, and we'll probably get to like 100 life maximum. We get the shop, we get some events, 1 elite, 1 relic, resting spot, so we'll upgrade the rest of the deck. We might, guys, we might actually have the whole deck upgraded. Yeah, we lack like only few cards in the whole run. Oh, I love how perfect it turned. Guys, like and subscribe. I think we're crushing it. Like honestly, just hit the button. It's somewhere here on the bottom. What do we go for? We need the N. Oh, Royal Gamble. You always do be dirty like this. In all honesty, I think we need to tank as much, so we can go 18. Okay, we need to make some counting because this is not a good opening. We didn't even hit the replay one, so this is 18 total. That means if this gets weakened, it's 25 less damage. So it's what, 11? I think it's 11. So we tank one hit from the whole thing. Alright, so be it. So be it. Oh, it's 10. It's 10. It's math, guys. It's something you just cannot control. Obviously. I'm super sad of Child of the Stars, but with this draw, we kinda have to. We were this close, and we're getting one back at the end of the fight, so that's fine. We got damage. Oh my god, I just planned it because I wanted the extra cards. Surely this is what happened. We need to get our energy. That means... Oh, I guess we could go with Shining Strike. Let's kill the guy that hits the hardest. This will be hardest to block. Now we go for the gamble. Now we have enough energy, or stars to get the energy. And now we are absolutely safe. That is probably a win. So we go Patter. Because we can go for Astral Pulse now. So we want the Vigor on triple hit. That's the best one. Oh, one. Interesting. Very interesting. You want to talk about it? Well, you will kill yourself. Let's go this. I don't think it triggers twice. I think it goes for the second turn. I honestly don't think we need it. Let's just skip for the comment. Let's go for the cool replay. Just to show off. Just to flex a little bit on those paper scrolls of Void and Doom and Thief and stuff that shouldn't be here on the scroll. Those are like the top things that you should not find on your scrolls, guys. Oh man, this is going so perfect. And look at this. See how it all works perfectly? We don't lose life, like we don't take damage, everything is just perfect. Why? Because of the magical skip button. You have no idea how many players would just take one of those cards. Nope, you don't ruin your perfect build with unperfect cards. We might even remove here. Okay, very important, what do we take here? We take... Yes, you guessed it. And remember how the turn 1 went so poorly? Because we drew some of those. Well, we'll make sure it never happens again. By removing them forever. Oh, guys, see how 17 card deck slickly works in Act 3? It's just a perfect deck. If we could remove this, imagine this is our main deck. We'll just crush it. We are already crushing it. So, let's go for the stars. Reflect usually means that you can block everything, man, without even trying. So let's go for this. Yeah, that's 41 block. Pretty darn good, if I say so myself. And let's not take the damage, shall we? But I know who will. That's how we do it. They attack us and they die. That's generally how it works. Do we kill this? We could devastate it, I feel. So this is 51 basically life. Yeah, that should kill it. Right? You dead? Yeah, you dead, bro. And we don't take the damage because we spend so much energy, star energy, that we block. And this guy is actually starting to hit you when you kill the other guy. That's so funny. We can Venerate. Well, we can just Shining Strike. Nope, because we can order it actually way better. And we can go open with star and then hit this with vulnerable. Cheese. Say cheese. Because you just got cheesed. Okay. This is the only card I will consider. This is kinda what we need. It's a better block for very cheap energy. I think we can take it. Sometimes we struggle on setting up the powers because we don't have enough energy. I'm going for the event, which is probably a bad decision. Alright guys, so today we are a professional judge. And how the professional judge operates. Well, let's see the rewards for each decision. Why do we don't take this? Because it puts a card in our deck and we don't care about gold because our deck is perfect. How about guilty? What did this guy do? No idea. The powerful noble was beheaded. One less corrupt noble. Yeah, probably. I'm sure he was guilty of something. So good day as a judge. I think we've done our service. So right now we can and see suddenly the opening draws become better and better. How about an Astral Pulse? Can we? What is the next draw? Do we get enough energy for the gamble? We should get Shining Strike probably. It's safer to not do this. Let's do this. What can I say? I just cannot resist so much damage. That looks cool. But probably it was better to not do this. We are very close. For every 10... Okay, so if we spend energy, we get stuff. Which means... Okay. This is 23, 32... Only 32 damage. Bro, you are not even trying. So I think we go for this. Can we just block it normally? So this is 12, 18, 29. Not fully. So I think we just go Reflect. I think we know our next draw. Yeah, we will get Shining Strike, Royal Gamble, and probably Hidden Cash. Yeah, that will be enough if we... Oh, but if we spend this, it will be a little bit worse. It's so much damage. Still, I think we go with this. Oh, right. I remembered for a second about it. Let's just not waste our stars. We need to reset up the Gamble. You can see that this is a big part of your strategy. And look, even with such a small deck, sometimes we need to kinda work for our draws. Imagine what would happen if we had a big one. What do we kill? Probably this one. Now we can gamble. This will be a bit messy turn, but we are spending a lot. So we devastate. I really want this, but... Yeah, we can. We absolutely can. I cannot speak, but it's from excitement over stars. I have to say this joke again, guys. It's just too good. I think the stars are shining on this run. It's just perfect, like you have to admit it. Oh my god, what is this hit, bro? Come on, like chill. So we can go Comet, we can spend a ton of energy. I think we still get vulnerable, and this is so close to killing. Yeah, we 25 block by literally spending energy. Like, come on. This is not bad. And we can devastate this guy, get even more, and not even care about it. Man, I swear, this is the best star build we ever had in Slay the Spire 2. It's actually perfect. Let's go. Potion, nice. This is actually good. Oh my god, so many shiny new cards to skip. And guys, look at this, like build is perfect, it's doing everything. You can win the final fight with this. Why would you add anything to it? Just keep it slim, keep it cool. I think we go Falling Star, or we draw cards. We do not set up, okay, let's actually see, this is why we also avoid elites, because sometimes you can get this turn that hurts you. Right, so we are going for this will be our last elite. And we'll have double rest and this, so we can take some damage. I think it shouldn't matter. So that means we'll just go Reflect. That's 28 already. We definitely go this, and let's just play this. We still kept some star energy. Like, before you go for this Royal Gamble, you really want to save them a little bit. At least a little bit. I think we still generate a little bit more, especially with the Cloak of Stars. It should be good enough. No. If we play this, we cannot play this. So let's think if we want to play this. I think we should be okay. It spends everything, unfortunately, but we should get Venerate. Strike. Yeah, we should be fine on the next turn. Let's just make sure that we spend... Wait. We don't have the power! I was sure we set it up. Okay. See? I was sure we have this power. I was counting the block from the... How did we miss it? Is that the... It's the last card. It's actually the last card. Alright, that's fine. It doesn't matter. But still, kind of funny. So we have to go this. Into this. Now we go Gamble. Now we can go Alignment. And finally, things are fixed. Did I miss on a lot of block? Probably. And we go Hidden Cash, because this solves the problem for the rest of the game. Do we want to hit... Honestly, I don't think we need to. I know it seems weird, but we have Comet. When we drop the Comet, guys, not only we get ton of block, weakness, and vulnerable, but it's just literally everything. So as long as you have enough star energy, like look at this freaking hit, bro. And that's 21, so it's very easy to block after that. Honestly, we don't even need to do more, but let's do more, a little bit, so we don't take even 2 damage. And that should be a kill. Because we are rotating the deck like over and over, and we only get the cool cards. We don't get the bad, ugly, non-fun cards. Are we weakened? Yep. So this is 46. Good enough for me. Oh, that was pretty smooth, even despite this one power turn. I mean, this is really good. This might work. Oh, oh, what are those? Oh my god, this is amazing to not take to your deck. Let's skip it, because that's the winning strategy. This is actually really nice. Sometimes we still struggle with energy. And let's not take a... See, that was 15 damage. We still got a little bit extra from it, but we don't need to. Like, we can beat the final boss easy peasy. If we got here final boss, the run would be won just on this floor. So, you know, make sure that you remember about it. Falling Star. I think we hit hard. Right, Mr. All Magistrate? And let's get this guy going. We still have 3 star after the Royal Gambit. So now we need to work a little bit more for this energy, but oh man, we are just about this one. I think we go alignment probably, but first let's go with this. Strike Shiningly. And I love Shining Strike, it's so good. And I don't think we want to take any damage. Is it worth it? Like, in all honesty, 2 damage shouldn't matter. Let's just make sure that we never lack the energy. And that should just be way better overall. Okay, so this is the flying. This is the turn to hit really freaking hard. And this is exactly what we will be doing. Comet. Oh, look at the energy! This is exactly what I meant. Sometimes we still lack some energy. I'm not sure if we need to set up the whole thing even, but I guess we have so much that we can just play for single card. Let's just get 30 block on top of, you know, playing normally. And this is the kill turn probably, if we get the right stuff. Or maybe not. Maybe it will be the next one. This is 10. We'll definitely reflect on everything. Did we cast it twice? I don't know. But we are not taking damage. That's the only thing I care about. Yep. And that will be easy. We still have one. Oh, it just died. Of course it just died. Retain your hand for 2 turns. This could be really interesting. But drawing 3 cards in such a small deck might be even better. Let's see the card. Ooh. Ooh. This is something we want to take. You probably cannot go too wrong with this, but I think that means that drawing new cards is way better. So we skip the Serum. We could still get the Store, and I think we can remove something. Ooh. Guys. No. This is how you adjust. Sorry for the noises. They are very random. This is how you make sure that your run stays super successful. We got, you know, nice idea for the next play, and this will be perfect if we can remove the last basically remaining defense except the replay one. We have 2 blocks or 2 defense, so we can remove one of them. Or maybe Vigor, because it's not working in our deck really, but it's still pretty decent, you know? 13 damage, sure bro. Now we can set it up. We can... Oh, we can play both. That's kinda insane. But do I want to? I mean, this sets up so much. Do we have Shining Strike? I mean... We have this, we have a lot of cards. We should generate the energy, I think. It weakens, so it lowers the damage. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We are over. Look at this over defense, man. It's not even close. Like, we randomly just get 30-40 block. This will be a little bit harder because we lost our stars. That's why I was kinda hesitant about it. So we will definitely rebuild it. 15. I mean, we just played this. Do we take 2 damage? We get 1 back from this, and we probably life gain to full before the boss. That means we have more energy for the next turn. Yeah, I think taking 2 is fine. We also get extra cards, which is really setting up us nicely, especially on the turn when this buffs. And I had a feeling that this is the turn when it buffs. Extra and oh, let's set up literally everything. Hidden Cache, this, we probably can extend it so we can hit on the next turn. We go Gather Light, and we are getting a lot of energy so we can hit hard. And let's Patter. So we also get the vigor on the next attack. Yeah, and we get vulnerable and weakness. Oh my god, this guy hits so hard for a frog on a beetle. It's a frog on a freaking beetle. I love this one. So, how about a massive comet in your freaking face? Sounds about right, and now devastate. See the damage we are dishing? This is a little bit too much. This is a very interesting one. Against test subject, we cannot burst it because it has like 3 lives. And we have some, especially with replay, this could be good. You know what? Yeah, let's take it. This should give us enough time. Like with Fairy, we should be absolutely fine. Oh my god, so many great cards. Oh look, this is for the archetype. It uses stars. Let's not take it. Because our build is perfect. Let's upgrade something though. And this will be actually very meaningful. This is nice. This usually overblocks, to be honest. I think we just go for this, because sometimes we need a small, quick block, and making it 10, potentially 12 with this is amazing. Okay, guys. So I love this event. If you want to win the run, you should not take this. Just take this, and honestly, just skip. Basically skip. I know it's not crazy exciting, but this is how you win the run. Sometimes you can get bad stuff from this event, guys. You can take, and you can get cards we don't probably need. So, oh, we spent man. Oh, this event actually kind of destroyed us. You don't need to take a lead. Your build is complete. You have everything. You are so overpowered that you actually don't know what to do with it. Star Potion. Ooh. This can do so much for us. This is not... Okay, this is a perfect example. Looks like a perfect card for your build. Nope. You already have 2 of those. Upgrade it. Why would you take the one that is not upgraded? Just take the ones you have already. I'm considering this strongly and the energy potion. Is it better than dexterity? If we can set up the right turn, I honestly think this should be better. I usually don't take it, but here I feel it might be a little bit better. Man, if we had Potion Bell, that would help us so much. So we are healing to full, which means we can just get one of the cards. This is really nice. This is actually more meaningful than the Reflect, because it triggers twice. And guys, as I told you, using this guide, and by the way, this is like my first try after, the guide video. I just made first game and it was like, yep, this is our perfect run, the best one we ever had. 19 cards at Act 3 final boss. You can tell how many cards you had in your usual runs at the last boss. You can tell me in the comments. And yeah, after this, run and guide, you probably won't do it as much. Okay, this is important. How do we spend our energy? Because we are in the weak spot where we don't have too much. Maybe we just defend. You know what? We don't spend it. We just set up vigor. We take all this. And I mean, let's play this because we can. And that's a full block very easily. And we gave a lot of... I always forget about this passive. Now we can get what? See? And thanks to this we can go for things like that. Now let's set up this. We probably will go Reflect. We need to chill with the skills, but listen, I know guys. I still need to set it up. We'll probably just get this. We have already enough. That will help us. Okay, and now we will start attacking. Like, we have everything that deals damage on the last cards, which is kind of okay for us. So this is probably a kill. That's why we stacked all those stars. And do we go... Wait. So we can go Comet. This is not vulnerable yet. It will be after this. So 47. We get 2 stars or 3. This will be 21 and vulnerable. So around 31 at least. So 78 in total. That's a kill. And we set up for the next turn too. That's why it's so important, guys. We need to time it right. Okay, that was perfect. Now we get this, so we get more stars. We don't need to set up any of those. Alright. Oh man, now we are at full power. And it's giving some painful stabs. Would be defeated, it instead revives even stronger. Does it though? Does it revive even stronger? I'm not so sure about it. I mean, we are stronger, that's for sure. Let's go Gather Light. And we are blocking nearly everything. I think we just take this and play both. Oh, Shining Strike. Unceasing Top. Oh my god, we broke the game. This is infinite damage and infinite stars basically, as long as we have enough energy. So not super infinite, but you get the idea. Like we can keep playing it. Oh, I didn't think about this. So this gives you basically card if you have nothing in the hand. And where are you? Where are you? And Shining Strike puts itself on top. So when you play it, you have no cards. It's on top, and you draw it. Then you play it. It's on top. You draw it, and that's basically infinite. Oh, that's so fun. And let's go with stars. We want to hit hard. 25 block literally by attacking. Yeah, sounds about right. And I think we can just get Reflect, just for the damage. It's basically 22 damage. So should be decent 70. Man, we won't even need those potions. We are just hoarding them for the whole run, and we are just too powerful. Like that's what it is. We are just too powerful. So this should be a kill. I don't want to use too many stars. What do we get? We get Hidden Cache. We could just block on this turn and kill on the next turn. I think that's the plan. Let's see how much... Look at this. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. You know what? This will be fun. Because now we can set up the kill on the boss turn. So we will have full turn to just cast, whatever star thingies we have. And we have a lot of star thingies. How about this star thingy, and this star thingy, and this star thingy? Get to 7. Perfect. And this is the final phase of the boss. Nemesis, more like that. That was so horrible, man. Intangible, huh? Alright, so we need to be defensive for one turn. Shouldn't be a problem. I think we still play it because of Weaken. And it also set up the hit on the next turn. We still want the energy. And you can see that we are not struggling one single bit. Yeah, 44 should be nice. Do we? Yeah, we do. 60 block. And 4 weakness, 4 vulnerable. Oh yes, you are dead, the subject 18. As was prophesied. Let's hit with this. Gather Light, because it's always amazing. We can spend some stars. And do we want to spend some stars? Guess we can play this and see. Yep, let's not take the damage because it's for freaking losers. Taking damage in the final fight? What? We're just chilling at 93 with overhealing. Cheese. I mean, this is what happens when you are chosen by the cheese guys. And just unstoppable. Jokes aside, we probably need to start dealing massive damage. We have already a lot of star energy. Let's hit with this. Definitely hit this and get this. We're at 5 and we'll get to 9. Do we want to play those? Do we want 3 extra energy? I mean, we have I honestly think this is the best turn we will get. Like, we are not really doing anything with it. Like, we have full setup. Oh, and we are getting some burns. Okay, that might mess our small, juicy, smooth deck a little bit. So we probably want to go into kill mode a little bit. Let's hit for 64, get tons of block. Yep, sounds about right. And I think we still reflect, because we want to dish the most damage we can. So, this doesn't scale too hard with the burns. This is the only thing that we are a little bit vulnerable to, because our deck is so cool and so juicy. And they can, this guy can stall very well. Reflect. Surely. Double defense. Not even trying. Not even trying. And Shining Star, because we need to keep this energy going. As you can see, we are kinda low on the Comet thing. Do we want to wait for the next one? We do not have too much energy generation. I kinda like it, but it's missing so much damage. I think we skip this one. 1 damage, cool. Cool story. And now we go Shining Star. We also don't get Unceasing Top with those burns. And we probably just go this for some extra damage. And we are getting to 19. And we chill. We keep the rest for later. And we get more burns. Yeah, those burns are getting to us a little bit. That's why we want to start hitting the finish of the fight. We need to hit Comet when it's not intangible. This should be a really good turn for us. Oh my god, look at this freaking hit! So that means we probably want weakness on this guy. Double block, surely. And that's 30. Oh no, we will take a little bit of damage, guys. Oh no. I think I just want to get the Comet and Devastate. So maybe just go Hidden Cache. Oh, oh no, we took 4 damage, I believe. No! And we got 3 cards as the reward. Which is actually perfect for this turn. Comet? Nope. Okay, so we have some nice tools for this turn. No vulnerable, unfortunately. Let's hit this guy, see the block. Alright, we probably will align on this turn. Well, we have a lot of cards like this, so first let's go for Reflect. That's surely what we'll do. And we can get Defend. Oh, this is already a full block. Okay, which means we get Venerate. Which means we go Pulse for the burn blocks. This way we don't actually take any damage. Okay, this is going nice. This is going nice. And I hope we can get Comet on the next... Oh, it died. It killed itself. Alright guys, and this is the power of our guide and how to beat the game in below 20 cards. Look at this perfect, juicy star deck. In all honesty guys, this is the best star deck we ever made on this channel so far, and this was because I actually tried once to follow the guide. just for the sake of you guys, proving you the points that we made in that video. I've arrived again. The loud fool returns. I mean, neither fool or loud. Face me. Let's see the damage. I mean, that's pretty decent. We also unlocked the new Ascension. And don't forget, this was Ascension run. This wasn't like the basic run at all. And that was a nice damage. We probably will unlock something, I would guess. Well fed. Well, we were definitely doing fine on all fronts. Let's see the epochs. Guys, if you enjoyed the run, make sure to like and subscribe, support the content for Slay the Spire on this channel. I would absolutely be thankful for that, so please consider it. And with that being said, let's get some lore behind the scenes. The Regent, this content, well, seems about right. On his home planet, the Regent proclaims to be the heir of the sun, or to the sun, and decides that all the other planets must know. They definitely should. Why do we wish for this, Regent? We have everything we need. We needn't eat. We have peace. We cannot die. We are fashionable. A fellow Starian pleads. You are boring. Regent is a personality, that's for sure. Oh man, we have a small Regent. Mini Regent. The first time you spend star energy each turn, gain 1 strength. Permanent, it's not until end of the turn. That would be so perfect. We didn't have full unlocks for the build. Regalite, whenever you create a colorless card, gain 2 block, that's amazing. Orange Dove. At the start of each combat, add 2 random colorless cards into your hand. That's pretty good too. Those things are really useful. The reopening. Arise. The architect wakes up from the longest of slumbers. The sleep was poor. Memories return in fragments, and his surroundings are alien. He is not who he once was. I think that was after one of the characters, I don't remember exactly, used poison, and then I think this architect passed away, and it woke a very different one, and now he hates everyone and everything, and is the main villain. This is why you don't give poison tea to cool architects, alright? That's some wisdom for you. Relics unlocked. Whenever you rest, procure a random potion. Okay, that's okay. Just paper. Every 5 times you exhaust a card, draw 1 card. This screams Ironclad if I've ever seen something. Beating Remnant of the Heart, the final secret boss of Slay the Spire 1. If you didn't play it, you need 3 keys, finish the game like we just did, and after what you have seen just now with the test subject, you would have a full new fight with the Heart of the Spire that is in the background of the Architect. Kinda a little bit living on life support. So this is the part of it. You cannot lose more than 20 life in a single turn. This is a bit of reference to the original passive. It was a while since I beat the heart on, the secret Slay the Spire 1, but I think it couldn't take more than 200 damage in a single turn, and it had like 700 or something. So we needed to survive at least 4 turns if I recall correctly. I might be wrong, but I think I shouldn't be. So yeah, this is the full run, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe the channel so you get recommended more content in the future, and you help, Slay the Spire content to get broader appeal on YouTube. And that's it. Thank you, and see you guys in the next video.